Hi, I'm Sherry Guzman, and I'm here with EDAD 762B, and it's on 2A. So, what steps are you taking to promote trust and shared responsibility in your school or district? It's interesting to talk about this now because we are in the middle of COVID-19, and promoting trust and shared responsibility in the district has been huge. We have been out of school since March 13th, and it is currently June 23rd. It's awful, but I think we've done a good job of kind of keeping everyone together, and that trust comes from constant communication. And our communication with the teachers, with the paraeducators, classified staff, the district office has been paramount. So in order to get everybody on the same page, and so it's transparent. Everybody wants to know, what are we doing? What are our plans? We don't know, but we've been able to communicate that with our staff and our district, and that comes from the top. So the superintendent to the administration to the staff. How do you facilitate and support the management of diversity within teams? I'm newer to the district. I've been here 8 years now, and I feel like there's an old guard and there's a new guard. And being somewhere in the middle of that, and I was also a teacher at this site before I became the vice principal, I think it kind of gives me that edge to speak to staff members and get their involvement, because I think there's people who want to be involved and don't know how. And I think that comes from us going to them directly and saying, hey, I think you would be really great at this. Let's work on this together. How can I get your ideas? And get some diversity, so it doesn't feel like it's cliquey or it's just an old guard of people who've done it this way and there's no change. So I think that's important. Also, I think that working in different groups of people and when you get new staff members, getting them to buy in right away. So it's not, they don't feel timid, they feel like they're a part of a family. And being in a small town, as we are here in Wheatland, that's important. And how has educational research supported your school's or district's professional learning culture? I feel like that's all we do right now, is look at research from doctors, from infectious disease, from our own county health department, from different administrators in the district. I contact them and say, what are you doing? What's your vision for what it looks like coming back to school? And the hard part is nobody knows the answer because everything keeps changing. Our health department, last week we weren't required to wear masks. Now we are. So it all just keeps changing. So the educational research can be a bit frustrating to follow, but I think following the research and following the mandates that are going on, and communicating that to our staff so there's no uncertainty, and then eventually putting together a team of people on how do we reopen the school. It's going to be a rough road for next year because there's going to be a lot of review that wasn't expected, and so just getting all of these things put together as a team so nobody feels left out. They don't feel like it's just being told what they're doing, that it's a team effort, and that we take what we learned from digital learning and distance learning and we use that back in the classroom. And we're probably going to have to distance learn for some of our students. So working together as a team and finding some common ground and finding some pieces that we enjoyed from distance learning and getting those kids back in the classroom and finding a way to create a culture where it's welcoming and there is a shared responsibility in the district to make sure our kids feel safe and they feel welcome back, because that's exactly what they're going to need when they return. Okay, thanks.